I don't know. Welcome to What the Hell Everything for, what's the date today?
We don't go live with these.
No.
I forgot.
No. It's better. I don't want to. It's too much rigmarole.
I don't like
live.
I do not like rigmarole.
It's too much rigmarole going live. Good show today. We missed the What the Hell Everything on Tuesday because I was out sick.
You had a what the hell headache on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And it was one of the things where, that's on the coronavirus symptom checklist that we have to fill out at work every day.
Yeah.
You're in the office. Do you have any of these symptoms, et cetera, et cetera? So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go in there and put that on there, or I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
want to, I even checked my temperature before I came back to work for the boss.
Rectally?
No, but I did ask the lady at the store. I'm like, is this oral? Yeah. Yeah.
The lady at Walgreens was kind of appalled when I dropped my shorts. What? It's Corona.
Let's see. A few things that happened this week on the show. Man, over the weekend, let's just say my body's breaking.
Yeah.
Legit had an old fat guy warning the other day.
Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
I didn't really hurt my back. It was a warning. It was a warning. I was in the shower.
Okay.
I was washing my ass of all things. So 888-751-BEAR, what's the dumbest way you ever hurt yourself? When I say I was washing, like the act of washing my butt. And I don't know, I do know. You get sort of fat, and there's certain parts of the body you got to move around and twist around to get back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a fat guy. You understand.
Yeah.
I'm not calling you fat, but,
I don't care. How dare you?
But it was one of those things I was twisting around, washing, and then, ow, oh. Like, it wasn't a really bad back twinge, but it was one of those it's super tender and I got to move super slow.
It just went.
It was so close from being pretty bad.
Like just a jacked back where you're like,
Just a
I
jacked
can't
back.
sit or stand or move. Like just,
Yeah, and I can do everything. Like I went fishing yesterday.
Yeah.
So that, trying to stay steady on the waters.
right.
You're really working that. I was supposed to, was it Saturday morning? I went over to Lake City to help my friend, Big Bad Brad in Lake City, put a roof on his tiki porch.
Yeah, sure.
And tiki bar. And
all that overhead lifting.
I had heard it that morning, and thankfully he had guys over there helping him, because that would have just been a hindrance. Like I would have had to get up on ladders through beams in the roof and twist around. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I acted as moral support, and it was a totally useless friend. But I am just like, wow, what a realization that I can't do simple things like wash myself without hurting myself. You know?
Well,
What a terrible, I'm really trying to, get my diet in order. I'm trying to not,
Sure.
Really, the next step is being active, which you're doing a really good job at. Brother Levi's doing a really good job at. And I'm just sitting there like a fat piece of whatever. God.
I can't even wash myself, he says.
I can't.
Like, we're not going to put you in a home yet. You're still out there.
You might have to.
You're self-dependent still.
I can do the show from home, from a home.
Oh, man.
And that's what happens.
That's
That's what happens when you get older. It was what I've heard, right? Right?
I mean, you can fend it off for a while. You know?
How long can you fend it off for?
I mean, if you...
it's just a hindrance. Like, my whole body is stopping me from doing everything right now.
Have you cleaned your ass since this occurred?
No, I'm afraid of hurting it again.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'll wipe it, but I don't,
Oh,
That's
cool.
another story, Tim. You also had a old man moment.
Kind of.
Feel
yeah.
like an old man moment.
I thought I was hip. I thought I was cool.
No.
I thought I was up to date on things.
But you did start trying the VR.
I did. I put the helmet on, and the thing, it even lets you wear your glasses in it, apparently. It's like it didn't even give you a hard time with that. And I'm looking, and this game, you're on a spaceship, and you got to look around and find the latches for the doors and the key cards and stuff. And
what does it look like, dude? I wanted
3D.
I wanted VR so much for so long.
It's 3D, and I can see my hands, and it's weird. And I mean, the whole thing was amazing. But like 2 minutes in, I go, oh my! I'm like I don't get seasick on boats. You know, when I'm on a boat, I don't get seasick. I don't get nauseous.
Like, messed up equilibrium?
But I was just doing stuff, and I'm like, I just got sweaty, and then I'm like, oh no. Like, this is just
sick. Sick.
Like, and then I took the helmet off, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. No. I'm not going to be defeated by this thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish this demo disc thing and go through the level or whatever. And I put it back on, and then it was like, please enter to the left and, fight your enemy. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to... I'm like, I don't want to get barf on the new technology.
Oh no!
Because then I took the thing off and I shut it all down, and I was like, oh no! Like, I'm now one of these people. Like, it sounds fun, but it gives me the tum tum. Like,
dude, that's so disappointing.
I can't do it. I know.
That's so disappointing.
Though, they've got in the next few months, I saw they've got an Iron Man VR video game made specifically for the VR, and you're Iron Man. I'm like, well, I'll just barf in the helmet, I guess, like, because I'm going to do that.
Dude, I've wanted it for so long. My problem is that I can't play new video games. I can't learn how, and I get frustrated, and I just put it down.
Yeah.
Like, I can't figure things out. But I wanted VR. Like, Ready Player One, that's one of those things that we're moving towards. It's going to be like that at some point. If you've never seen Ready Player One, that's a nerd, fantastic dream.
I love it.
Man.
But it's just...
Now I'm worried.
I couldn't believe, like, I got all tipsy-turvy, and the thing was, it's not like you're moving around out of your control. You literally control where you're looking, where you're walking, the whole thing. And so it was just like, oh, man, like, is this me now? Like, this is who I am now. Is that the case? I hope not.
You should bring that VR to my house, and we can set up a podcast with it. And that...
I don't even know how that would work.
I know how it would work. I can set it up.
I know how it would work.
I can set it up. I can set that up. We should legit, we could totally do it here in the Smith hole and podcast it and do like the video game podcast. Dude, steal that from your children, your stepkids. Steal it from them and bring it over here.
I'll have to fight it from them. There's two of them and one of me. I have much more strength, let's be honest. But
you have more strength and more wisdom.
That's also true.
First time.
Yeah.
First time.
Here's what was a redeeming factor in all that VR stuff.
Yeah.
They both tried it the next day because it was like a birthday surprise for one of them. And they both played it the next day, had never played it. Both of them, about 10 minutes in, went, ugh. Oh.
Is it totally like, does it
immersive.
Feel weird when you're doing it, or does your body just can't take it?
I think the one that seemed to trip us all up is you still have the controller in your hands.
Yeah.
And some of them you got these wands and you're waving, and other ones you got this. Well, what really made it weird is you're pressing left to go left, but if you look right, it's unnerving to... Normally in a video game, where you go is where you go. But in this, you're going this way, you're looking at other stuff, like just something to do with being in place but moving. Yeah. You're like, what is going on? It's weird. And then they actually had the demo. It's like a small demo version of that Iron Man thing I was talking about. Oh, dude. You get in it and it's like, hello, sir. What shall we do today? I'm like, oh, Jarvis, what are we going to do today, pal? Like,
dude, seriously, steal that for like a day. Just once you get the Iron Man game, you steal it from the kids and you bring it over here.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
You
just steal it for a day. They won't even miss it.
I'll wait till they're at their dad's. Hopefully they don't watch these.
You leave the house at 3:30 in the morning.
I know. I'd have it home before they even woke up.
Exactly.
Oh, brilliant.
Exactly.
Brilliant. The children will never know.
It's only Thursday. We've had 2 or 3 naked people stories.
It never fails anymore.
Yeah.
There's somebody naked right now, and they're not just sleeping or doing sex things.
Yes, there's somebody naked.
There's somebody naked
right
currently.
Now. Right
somewhere.
now, there's somebody naked.
Basically, they're like robbing a bank or trying to catch a flight. Or
As in this case.
oh,
Where 27-year-old Mariel Vergara, she was trying to catch a flight at the Louis Armstrong Worldwide Airport on Friday night. Don't really know where she was going to go, but she was refused passage at the Spirit Airways counter. Can you take a guess why? Take a guess, Tim.
I'm going to guess that she had a dog or drugs or...
I would have thought with our recent history as far as the news goes, you would have guessed naked, but you did not. Strolled up to the Spirit Airways counter with zero clothes on.
Of course.
Their airline officers said, look, you're not going to, you got to put clothes on.
Yeah.
Or you're not going anywhere. She refused.
No, I got my tickets right here.
She did end up putting on it's called a gown. I don't know what sort of gown by the time deputies showed up, but it didn't cover anything on the bottom. She wouldn't put any other clothes on, no underwear or anything.
You're not a seagull, lady.
Nope. She ended up scuffling with deputies as she was taken into custody, booked on fees of obscenity, resisting arrest, battery of a police officer.
It's my right to be naked.
I guess it's not.
Can't fly naked. Well, somebody started a naked airline. There you go.
How has that not happened yet, by the way?
Extra clean the leather seats on that plane every time.
Oh, no.
Think about that. Like any in-flight nuts?
Tim?
I brought my own.
I like how all of our caricatures of people, no matter what they do, is somehow turns into like Goodfellas.
It's like Andrew Dice Clay just enters my consciousness, and then it comes out that way.
It's just stupid.
I just want some in-flight nuts. No, I brought my own. Hey, oh, hey. So dumb.
Tomorrow on the show, Smittle Cinemas.
All cinemas, yes.
We're going to record that in moments, and that'll be Disney's Robin Hood. Best Robin Hood of all time.
Yeah, the Oodalada Day.
What else tomorrow? I'll request Friday. Mm-hmm. What else tomorrow? Things I wish I didn't know.
Yeah.
What else tomorrow? This Week in Smitty.
Free Fresh Coast Friday.
Ooh, yeah, it's Fresh
Free
Coast Friday.
Beer as well. We do this every week. We'll go through the week. Things are going good, and then Friday it's like, whoa, we've got everything. Like
we did chock a lot of things into Friday.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was a good
that's all right.
decision or a bad decision.
One of these days we'll rearrange it, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I like
Wait,
that.
is that right?
Nope.
If it ain't broke,
I mean, it's kind of right.
if it ain't broke, fix.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Fix it. Words.
Yeah.
Words. I just realized I'm wearing sunglasses in your basement. Like a
You've been doing that in the studio all day.
No, I didn't have them on.
Yesterday. You
What?
did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, they're prescription. So, like, if I have to have my regular dorky ones and I switch them out. Like in the car, it's sunny out there. So I just came into the basement to do this, and I'm like, in a hurry.
Oh, so once I get a prescription, I can get away with wearing sunglasses in the house?
I guess so.
All right.
I'm only so...
I'm putting off that. I've put off that
eye appointment
that
thing?
eye appointment.
Why?
Because I just hated it.
Once it happens, I'm like, oh, you know that feeling when you get the first time you looked at an HD TV and you went, whoa, I can see the skin tone on this person and like the pores. And it's like, whoa. When you get, for me, which is every couple of years, when I get a new pair of glasses, I'm like, my life is in 4K. Why haven't I done this before?
Man, yeah, I'm gonna. God dang it,
That's
man.
why I like that VR stuff. They actually have it set up. I can wear my glasses in that thing, and it doesn't like push them around or bump them or.
It's gnarly science.
I don't even know how they do it. China.
We'll have another What the Hell Everything on Tuesday.
Yes, that's
We
right.
go China. See you later, buddy.
All right. See ya.
See you guys. What the hell everything?